Hello, this is Lawrence Israel, the Chief Executive Officer of Lawrence Group Company, Lawrence Group Organization. Welcome in this new video. Uh, First of all, I would like to say that I remember the time we started our first video. It was just right here. And I was sitting here and discussing about the vision of the YouTube channel of Lawrence Group. And eventually we move on with a lot of content, different type of content. But today I want to discuss about the similar content we discussed earlier, but now I want to add more information that I might have experienced, but some will be similar. I want to talk about business and entrepreneurship. I don't know if you are ready to face the challenges of today's world, which has to do with the facing the the situation where we need innovative and creative businesses. All right, let's jump into the video directly. In our session today, we talk about business and entrepreneurship, but what do I mean when I talk about business and entrepreneurship? You'll realize that business and entrepreneurship is sometimes similar. It's sometimes the same practice or the same discipline. I would like to say the same science, but there is quite a small difference. But in our today's world, when you look at the challenges the world is facing, um, people are applying for jobs. People are looking for opportunities to work somewhere, to serve their gift and set their talents to the current companies that are already working. But there is another way around which has to do with creating the platform that must be as innovative and creative as to resolve the problem of today and tomorrow's situation. Creating businesses is very important. But as a matter of fact, it's something, it's almost like an art. You have a talent. Let's say you know how to drive. And you just know how to drive. But in the business world, the knowledge of driving can be turned into a productive activity. In the world of business and entrepreneurship, we deal with the the whatever people have in mind or have in their hands. Some have the talents, some may have the money, some that's their talents, but I won't say talent, but that's what they have as a capital investment. Some have their time, some, I mean, not necessarily the time, but they are free to do certain things. But I will take it that way. Some have whatever the 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 person can have, but it's the turning now, the activity of turning it into a productive activity, it made it to become a business and entrepreneurship. Okay, now in business and entrepreneurship we have a lot of things. You have to see around you, check around you, the needs of people, the needs of the community where you're living or abroad, wherever you are around the world at an international level. Study what the people need. The need in Pakistan, for example, might not be the same as the need in Israel. The need in South Africa might not be the same as the need in Egypt. So when you study the need of people, you understand that their need can be resolved. You can find a solution to their particular problem, to their particular issues, to their particular need. You can come out with creative ideologies, creative solutions to resolve their problem with with wages accounted to it. I would like to say that when you have a good career and when you are thinking about building a business, you can eventually move on or work in a way that you can design the whole platform. What do I mean by the platform? I mean the network of partners of investors, whatever the case may be, wherever you are working. It depends on your wisdom and your ability to create relationships and to build network. So it's very critical in our today's world to think beyond the limit of our skills, to think beyond the limit of our diplomas, certificate. Many have different diplomas, master degrees, whatever, but we have to be creative now. We have to be innovative now. Being innovative now has to face the challenge with thinking beyond what we have always think about. Let's say we are always some, I don't know, but the usual way has been said that, let's say someone has said the usual way of driving should be this, but I say we should be doing something else. You see, so thinking beyond the limitation creates new ideas, thinking beyond, outside the box, beyond the normal system or the current system or the natural ordinary system. Okay, now when you think beyond, you have to realize that it also a risk, because you can come out with something much more dangerous than the previous. Yeah, we have to consider that part also. So we have to be put some boundaries somewhere and eventually continue to build businesses with innovative ideas and creative ideas. Somebody will ask me, how do I start my own business? That's very simple. Take a sheet of paper, sit down, start thinking about problems. After that, take another sheet of paper, start thinking about solutions. When I mean solutions, I don't mean all thinking. You can ask people and say, what do you think about this? How can we resolve this problem? If you find it that's not feasible, go, if you are somewhere with in a group of people in kind of brainstorming, or you have your friends discuss about business ideas, you say, how do you think we can solve this problem in maybe in China is facing this, how can we solve this? India is facing this, climate change, how do we face it? Europe, Schengen area, they face this. They have maybe problem uh, in terms of I'll say um, health problem. Maybe people are having different kind of disease. How can we solve this? You can move beyond that. The age people in Europe. How do we solve their problems so that they may be much more comfortable in their health, in later age? You can think in America, for example, how do we solve the problem of, let's say, the problem youth criminality? How do we occupy those youth in productive activities? How do we solve the problem of logistic in terms of the world markets? All these problems are business ideas, business issues that should be solved so that they create new businesses, they create new companies. So the companies that are coming ahead are as a solution to the problem that are going on, or the problem, a particular problem. So we need entrepreneurs. We need creative and innovative businessmen and entrepreneurs so that our world can move to the next level of companies and world markets. All right. Thank you very much. This is Lawrence Israel, the Chief Executive Officer of Lawrence Group Company, Lawrence Group Organization. It's always it's reminding me a lot of things doing this video. I hope you like it. Stay tuned for more upcoming videos. Thank you. Bye bye. See you later.